My name is Jelelle Awen, and I am offering an introduction today to my 33 days with Jelelle Awen series called Metamorphosis. And in some ways, I'm still getting used to the idea that I'm going to be showing up for this, because I just received the message about it, or the download about it, 2 days ago. And I felt there was something I wanted to offer in the new year, but I didn't know what it was. And then I realized I've been engaging personally with the 30-day yoga series with Adrian. And it's been wonderful. And every day I show up with intention on my mat. And it's really something about the sequentialness of it, showing up every day. And I thought, well, that would be amazing to offer something like that, especially as we move into the new year. So I'm not going to be offering physical asanas and yoga in that way, but much more about relationship yoga, relationship inside, relationship with others, and relationship with the divine. So I have been very blessed to have nourishing relationships in my life, and it's from this ground of daily nourishment that I receive and exchange and transact with Raphael, my beloved, and within my SoulFullHeart community, and with women that I'm honored to serve as well in session space. It's from this place. There's just so much overflow there, and I felt like this is where I want to share with you from. So that for these 33 days, if you decide to show up every day for this, or maybe just here and there, or certain videos call you, you watch it as it's happening and being shared, or you're watching it a year from now. However that works out, but that you would feel and receive this energy from which I live my daily life. And how would I describe this energy? I think for those of you that are here right now watching this, you've probably already read some of my writings, for which I share daily, and have been for over a year. And maybe you've also taken in videos that I've done. I do an audio blog of almost all of my writings. And I've done a number of teachings videos as well. And also we've recorded a group call almost every month for a year. Oh, I also do guided meditation videos. So you've probably taken my energy in that way. And this, I'm feeling, will be a deeper immersion into that energy that must represent something of your higher self, and why you are here, and your soul purpose and reason for serving love here. So that, I'm just a reflection of that. Maybe a template, if you will, as you're in the transition to that. Maybe from, probably if you're watching this, you've probably moved a lot of ways out of 3D and into more of 4D or transitional, with tastes of higher dimensional frequencies and 5D. I will definitely be talking about that quite a bit in this series. And what I feel as practical ascension. So one of the things that I feel is quite unique about what we offer is an actual process for navigating this often very unknown and arising and organic ground called Ascension. So the process is like a heart rails, and we offer that through weekly sessions with the Facilitator. at $55 minimum donation, about that. And some people I know who are watching this, you can't afford that right now, or that's just not in your picture yet of what you want. I feel like this video series will immerse you deeper into this energy at whatever level and depth you want to go. And from there, you could feel if it is a transition into sessions, and that's also a transition more into our community experience as well, which we primarily offer through a private Facebook group, our monthly group calls, obviously being near us here in Mexico would be another way to experience community. We are also planning this year, I can't really say planning in Ascension, can you? We're being downloaded that we'll be relocating to Europe, probably the Glastonbury region in England sometime this year, probably in May. We're hoping, because it gets awfully hot here at that time. This series is part of our desire for more manifestation toward that. So we're hoping that through being bigger beacons to you, that you will feel, wow, I want to join in with this. I want to be part of this. So there's always infinite possibilities here. You may just take these videos in and I never hear from you. We don't go any deeper than that. Or you decide to do sessions and we see where that goes and takes us. The other thing I'm feeling, and this really came to me this morning, was perhaps the forming of an organic community around the shared experience of this series. And that is a big passion for me, is community. And that forms in all different kinds of ways. It doesn't have to be physical, especially because as souls we are energy. And those of us that spend time online, we can feel it. We can feel the connection. So I'm feeling to invite you to definitely leave comments in the comment section on Facebook. I'll also be sharing these on our SoulFullHeart Experience YouTube channel, and you can leave comments on there too, and even interact with each other about it. I'm going to be, and this is another reason I wanted to do this introduction video, is give you some sense of lay of the land, or where we might be going with all this. I'm definitely going to be leading guided meditations during it, and those could be shorter, they might be longer. A lot of it's going to depend on what's happening with energies. If there's a big portal opening, for example, or a gateway, and normally I would, if it was just me, privately I would travel, or I would connect with that energy, then I will definitely do that with you, so that you can breach to those energies as well. Through the guided meditations, I really invite you to share. This connects. I'm not that linear anymore, so I'm really hoping, without anyone to help me be linear, that I'm actually going to be able to make points. But there may be times where I lose it, where I tell you, I don't know what I was just talking about. You'll have to maybe leave me a comment and say, Jelelle, you never finished this point. So you can help me with that one. That's part of just what happens as you loosen your mind more and more. And more non-dual frequencies come in the arising moment. And I'm kind of doing it right now because I can't remember. Okay, got it. You could leave and share about your experiences during the meditations, especially what you see, what you feel, what comes up. I'm going to be talking about parts a whole lot, because that's the core of our work in SoulFullHeart. So I'm hoping that you will start to get to know and recognize some energies here of an inner protector inside of you, an inner teenager, inner mother or father. These are some of the energies, plus a gatekeeper, which is more fourth dimensional energy. As you're experiencing this, you might share about it in the comments section. I'm also open to private messages as well for those of you engaging in the series to digest some of this. And I can say that session space is the best place. Individual session space is the best place for reflection and guidance. So that will definitely be my recommendation around sharing, would be through that. But also, I think there'll be some nourishment here. That would be my big intention, right? Is that you experience nourishment, and maybe on a deeper level than happens when you're usually online, or when you just read something and then you move on to the next thing and on to the next thing, and every day it's like kind of looking for the next thing. I'm really hoping that this drops you, this series drops you into an inner space. My heart connected to your heart. My soul connected to yours. And that from that connection ground, transformation, metamorphosis, change, manifestation. All these things are what I feel is being offered in the 2018 energies, and definitely is being offered in my life and through my energy. So hopefully that gives you some sense of where we're going here. We will definitely be teaching woven in with my personal process sharing, whatever that is, never know. Woven in with guest appearances from Raphael, Gabriel, Kalena, even my daughter Rihanna. Woven in with energies, whatever's going on with the energies. And a lot of things are happening in disclosure too right now, in terms of 3D disclosure and transition to newer. So that'll be in there too. And you really won't know every day what will come up, but it feels like it will be worthwhile, and certainly as nourishing as you can let it in, or that it's meant to be for you in this now. So I'm feeling really grateful for your participation, because I know this is not in a vacuum. This is not about Jelelle talking to her computer. This is quantum and exponential, and the energy moves, and I feel the energy moving through my body right now, just in how this will land, and those of you that take it in. So there's an exchange happening here, even if it's not in the now moment. It doesn't work that way anyway. There's an exchange, and I'm grateful for that exchange. And I feel already that I'm going to be changed by this too. I'm going to go through a metamorphosis by going through this series. So I'm going to thank you ahead of time for that. Thank you. And love and blessings to you. And we start on Monday, January 1st, and we go until February 2nd, which I didn't even realize until I looked at the calendar, but that's pretty synchronistic and beautiful. So, see you soon!